then, you horrible lot. This week on Burntwolf Airsoft, I'm taking a look at what goes on when an airsoft site's closed. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have never really given this a second thought, but it would seem a marshal's work is never done. All too often, the high-vis chaps and chapesses are seen as the turn-up, ref, and go-home types, when in fact, at most decent sites, nothing is further from the truth. And I thought I'd make this video as a tip of the hat to our hopefully competent game overseers. Firstly, all that crap you hide behind on a game day, cover, props, neatly stacked logs, it's all got to be sourced and built and be safe. As well as this, it can't be game breaking. Add a pillbox somewhere and you really should add a few bits of cover to attack it. Otherwise, you risk an area becoming like the D-Day landings. As fun as this would be for a couple of players, it wouldn't exactly encourage repeat business. Unless everyone took turns being the Germans, of course. Indoor sites need to be swept to stop the place becoming some sort of ball pit from hell, and every area that has ever come into contact with the public needs to be cleaned. And by Joe, do some airsofters leave a mess. Even if a site's outdoors, it's got to be maintained to stop it turning into a real jungle. Brambles and stingers and overly long grass all need to be trimmed at least once every month. Otherwise, the site would become some muddy, spiky mess. It would be like the Somme out there, as a few of us have seen, I'm sure, on less well-kept playing fields. On some sites, this is a full-time job in itself. I mean, doing the garden's bad enough sometimes, let alone 10 acres of wasteland. As well as basic maintenance, sites also need to be checked from time to time to make sure things are still safe. Towers and huts haven't rotted, nails aren't sticking out at head height, and cars and vans haven't rusted and have sharp bits or broken glass sticking out. This even goes for proper buildings as well as large trees and earthworks. It's all got to be signed off on for the old insurance and whatnot. As well as all of this, game modes, at least the more interesting ones, don't just spring about into being. They need to be crafted, planned and tested. I've seen new game modes tried out, and it's odd. Some modes work with different groups and crowd types, but quickly turn into a mess with others. So marshals not only have to make the games, but judge the crowd on the day to at least try and get a game mode that suits the feel for the day. As well as making the game modes and reading the mob's mind, any props also need to be made to add to the game. I've seen all sorts of shady-looking things done in the name of props, from bags upon bags of mock drugs to a full-fledged bomb-making operation. Looked like the IRA had set up shop in a staff room, I can tell you. Another massive job is rental gear. Not only has the clothing and masks got to be washed, but all those poor rental guns need to be repaired from whatever state you left them in. I'm sure a few people watching this have took apart and tried to fix their own gun. Now imagine doing something like that 60 times in a row. Not a pleasant job, unless of course you're into that sort of thing. And then on top of all of this, they have to put up with a slot on a weekend. Poor buggers. So next time you're out playing, spare a thought for your dear old marshals. They're often doing a lot more than would first meet the eye. Anyway, that concludes this week's Tip of the Hat video. What's the best and worst you've seen on an airsoft site? Be sure to let me know in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more airsoft tips, tricks, reviews, and how-tos. Anyway, back to whatever you were doing. That is,